Hi, you've got to watch this
Hello.
video. If you ever had a feeling that, this nagging feeling that you're talking crap, just repeating the same story again and again with no real value, where it's empty.
Do you notice when you're talking with people that people start switching off, looking for something in their bags, maybe playing with their mobiles, maybe they start talking with someone else?
So here's the situation. We've been invited out for a meal, and we know one of the people, but we don't know the other person. And we sit down. We're vegan, as it turns out, and one of the people we're meeting isn't vegetarian. In fact, he's very keen on meat, and he's going to make the point very quickly, very clearly, that he's a big meat eater.
Yes, the very first conversation, he started talking that he loves meat, he will always eat meat, he's a meat eater, he strongly identifies with meat.
Well, we even had this slightly mocking thing. So we were close to the Barcelona football stadium, and he was saying, "There's loads of grass around the corner. Go and help yourselves, guys." So that was the start of the conversation. So what we wanted to say though is that we all have this part of us like a defense mechanism where when we feel threatened, when we feel that we're going to lose something, this defense mechanism kicks in, and it can happen if you're in a situation of real danger. Let's say you're attacked by wild animals. You're going to feel that adrenaline. You're going to go into fight or flight mode and really going to defend yourself.
Yes, so he felt very threatened, he felt like we were a danger, but it was actually a perceived threat. And he thought that we were going to stop him from eating meat, but actually that was not happening. It was all in his mind.
So actually a change like becoming vegan isn't actually difficult, but there is a part of us which makes it difficult. It's like our ego, because it's holding on, it doesn't want to lose what it considers its identity, so it triggers this fight or flight response, which feels really uncomfortable. If you're in that position, you feel that you're trying to defend yourself, like you're in danger. Obviously in this case you're not in physical danger, but your ego feels that it's in danger, so it's a similar feeling, a similar reaction.
That's right. So according to the law of attraction, he had already sent his rockets of desires to the universe, of wanting to be healthier, to have a nicer skin, be slimmer, have more vitality. But what was stopping him from achieving this was his protective mechanism or ego, because he didn't want to do something uncomfortable.
That's right, and we actually need contrast. So what he was experiencing was a contrasting experience. So he's a meat eater who was meeting people that don't eat meat. So from a law of attraction point of view, we could say that's an opportunity or a contrast, something that we can learn from. And this is how we learn. We have different experiences, and we make ever greater distinctions based on those experiences if we're open to them.
Exactly. So what happened was that because he felt threatened, he decided to attack first, and then he started to mock us, to make fun at vegan people, saying that we could go to the football stadium, to eat as much grass as we wanted.
That's right. And the ego is a bit like that. So our mind is like a mirror. So you put an object in front of a mirror, and then you remove the object, and you won't see the object in the mirror anymore. But with our minds and our ego, it's a bit like we're a bad mirror. So you put the object there, but then you remove the object, but the mirror is still holding onto it. It's like our ego, our mind, doesn't want to let go. And that's going to feel really uncomfortable, because the world is always changing around us, as we know. And when we're holding on, it's going to feel uncomfortable. So this was our conversation yesterday. So we hope that's been useful for you, and we will see you on the next one.
Bye.